Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Repay 5 Tips to Digitize AR and AP Business-to-Business Payments in Sage 100. And I see a chat pop up here, so let's pull this screen. Oh, sorry for the technical difficulties here. Trying to work off of two screens. Let's see if I can move this out of the way. Perfect, that way. So just like they mentioned in the main room, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop it inside of the chat box. I have it pulled up, so I'll be able to answer your questions at the end of the presentation. But again, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Repay session today. Today, I will be running through a quick introduction of myself first. My name is Patricia Benitez. I'm the Sage 100 channel manager here at Repay, formerly APS Payments. And just a little bit about me. I have been in the channel space for a little bit under 5 years. And previously, I came from the banking industry, but I love being in this channel. I love working with partners. And of course, Rockus is one of my favorite partners to work with. I've been working with Rockus for around 6 years, previously at APS and now at Repay. And of course, I love to take the visit up to Wisconsin every year for the conference in person, but this year virtually. Still very excited to be here. Now, a little bit about Repay. Repay provides integrated payment processing solutions to verticals that have specific transaction processing needs. Repay's proprietary integrated payment technology platform reduces the complexity of electronic payments for merchants while enhancing the overall experience for consumers and businesses. So there's our little elevator pitch. We were founded in 2006 and are headquartered in the Payment Hub of Atlanta, Georgia. Of course, I work remotely out of an office here in Chicago, Illinois. We do have a public offering that happened in July of 2019 with a current market cap of $2 billion. We specialize in multiple verticals, including consumer finance, auto finance, account receivables management, and the healthcare industries. Several acquisitions in the past year expanding integrated payments focused to bring AP and AR integrated solutions. APS being one of those acquisitions that happened a couple of years ago. M&A continues to be a large factor in the Repay growth strategy, industry leader in compliance and a member of over 30 states and national associations, and of course, committed to providing our clients and partners with innovation, reliability, expertise, and service. We're very passionate about fanatical customer service, and of course, are recognized as a great place to work for the past few years. And of course, we cannot forget to highlight here, we have a very nice 24/7 live support team. So let's dive in here. Quick agenda before we get started. We're going to review your business-to-business industry challenges, diving a little more into the changing buyers as well as payment processing challenges, those business-to-business industry stats, how big is business-to-business get, order transformation and bridging the gap. And then, of course, we're going to provide today those tips to ensure your business-to-business payments are ready for 2021 and beyond. Now, here are some of the challenges we're noticing in the business-to-business industry. Buyer behavior and expectations are changing. For example, the quickest and easiest example I can give you is Amazon. We're all trying to get the ease of a one-click purchase. Competition is increasing. Traditional ways of doing business are inefficient and expensive. And those business-to-business transactions are complex for buyer and the seller. Now, when it comes to shopping for a payment provider, everyone assumes that it always comes down to pricing. And according to a McKinsey report, these small businesses aren't solely focusing on pricing. Pricing isn't everything anymore. They're now looking towards solutions that have an ease of use, ease of setup, and the better technology stack. So they're looking for easy customization for use of case and minimal downtime, getting started being straightforward with limited disruptions to their business, and that faster technology that's going to be easier to use and integrations that are going to be available for the systems that they already use. Now, buyers have had a shift in the relationship as well from target to partner. And modern business-to-business buyers expect to be treated as partners, not targets. So your buyers now expect a fundamentally different relationship with your company. Customers now control more of their buying journeys and they know it. And your job is no longer to convince them to buy, it's to help them buy. Now, business-to-business buyers are expecting a business-to-consumer experience. And COVID has pushed more companies to move online and amplified the need to provide a business-to-consumer experience for business-to-business customers. So if we take a minute to think about that, what parts of that business-to-customer experience do you appreciate? What can you carry over to that experience you provide to your customers? And of course, these statistics here show it. 82% of those business-to-business buyers want that same experience when they're making business purchases as they have when they're making those personal purchases. And of course, 75 of those business-to-business buyers say having a connected process is important to winning business. Now, what are those business-to-business payment processing challenges? Not all companies provide level 3 processing for US-based business-to-business transactions, which will provide an interchange savings. And knowing the difference between those fee structures is not easy. Hidden fees can occur if you don't know what you're looking for. And of course, not all of those merchant statement fees are negotiable, so understanding those fee structures is extremely important. Customer support is not live or available 24/7. Of course, we're all used to calling into places and having that little machine that's going to answer us and is going to let us know that there's for example, I'm taking a vacation to Disney next month and I had to call in to get something fixed with a reservation, and a machine answered me telling me that it was a 200-minute wait. So of course, that's an issue that everyone encounters. Centralized reporting, the ability to process internationally, and of course, international growth customer experience is better because they can pay with their own currency. So that's something that these businesses are looking for. And that duplicate entry is very time consuming and error prone if payment processing solutions are not integrated with the ERP or e-commerce platform. So here are the top 5 challenges that we're encountering today. Now, there are plenty of studies in the industry, and we can see that there are trends in the business-to-business world. If you aren't doing what your competitors are doing, you're behind. So we need to shift to a mindset of evolving. Business-to-business cards offer tremendous benefits for business-to-business businesses. We want to improve that data reporting, improve supplier relations, and improve that cash flow while reducing that processing time, reducing those approval times, and of course, reducing that admin cost. So how do we supercharge our business process to accommodate our buyer? Let's dive into our 5 tips. Tip 1, providing your business-to-business buyers with seamless digital payments to maximize cash flow. We have to improve from this traditional way of payment acceptance to an omni-channel ordering experience. So traditionally, we are on the phone, in person, email, or fax with accepting those paper check payments, and our systems are all not integrated. We have separate systems where we have all of this dual manual entry that's just taking up time. If we move over to an omni-channel ordering experience, we're going to have a self-serve and digital payment that's going to be integrated to our system, and it's going to eliminate a lot of that manual entry and a lot of that extra time. Now, business-to-business buyers want seamless digital payments. Those business-to-consumer trends are driving digitalization of business-to-business payments, and business buyers are themselves consumers, and they expect the same quality of payment experience as they see in their consumer lives. Now, payments are core to profitability and customer experience, particularly for subscription-based companies. Getting payments right is key to maintaining customers and reducing churn. And of course, digital payments are here to stay. This pandemic has made it painfully clear how labor-intensive current business payment processes are, especially for small and medium-sized businesses. And this of course, with cash flow more critical than ever, is accelerating that shift to digital business-to-business payments as businesses of all sizes look for safeguarding their operations today, and of course, preparing for the future. Now, tip number 2, maximizing your technology stack to work for you. This is you choosing that e-commerce, payments, point of sale, or mobile system to all work together. The additional convenience of something as simple as a shopping cart on your website goes a long way for your customers' shopping/payment experience, and of course, is going to benefit you. Now, working with a payments provider who gives you the flexibility of choosing an e-commerce, point of sale, or mobile solution that integrates into your ERP is a huge advantage. Adding these additional technologies works in your benefit. Now, some of those advantages and benefits being those reduced processing times, streamlined operations, increased data security, improved visibility and reporting, better cash flow, and customer experience. And of course, savings on those business-to-business transactions with level 3 data. Now, moving to tip 3, choosing an omnichannel payment platform. You want to process payments in your e-commerce system or your ERP with one redundant gateway. And let me tell you why this is important. The problem with multiple gateways, of course, besides being your transaction cost and decentralized accounting, your refunds, voids, and future payments become a hassle. Utilizing one payment gateway across multiple platforms is going to give you the ability to access that same credit card token ID. And of course, those integration points, your e-commerce, ERP, billing platforms, point of sale, customer portal, and field service. The ease and convenience of one payment gateway is instrumental to your omnichannel success. Tip number 4, choosing an integrated payment processor to maximize level 3 business-to-business payment savings. Now, as much as we want to always point out that cost might not be the most important thing, it is still a very important factor when it comes down to decisions with a payment processor. So of course, our tip number 4 is going to be how to maximize those level 3 business-to-business payment savings. Now, level 3 was introduced in 2012 with the intention of driving business-to-business transactional costs down. This is a program that Visa and MasterCard put in place for those business-to-business or business-to-government transactions to help you lower those rates. 80% of those companies still don't process level 3 data, and merchants can reduce those interchange rates with level 3 processing. Level 3 is only available with interchange plus or pass-through pricing. It's not available on a flat rate or a tiered rate pricing structure. I make it a point to mention that when you want to accept those level 3 transactions and receive those savings, you must always make sure that you are doing it on an interchange plus or pass-through pricing structure. Now, to break down level 3 a little bit more, level 3 is a set amount of required fields that are required by the card brands, such as Visa and MasterCard, in order to help you achieve those savings. Now, here's a list of those data fields that are required. And as you can see, based on every level, they require more, level 3 being the best. Now, with our integration here at Repay, level 3 data is automatically passed when you use an integrated solution like ours, not requiring you to go in and type in all of these data fields manually. We're going to pull these from your ERP system and send them on your behalf to Visa or MasterCard to acquire you those better rates. We also want to take a look at the other side of the equation. How can we make your vendor payments the most efficient? So simplifying and optimizing the other side of the business-to-business payments equation, being your AP vendor bill payments, is our tip number 5 for today. Now, what are automated supplier payments? Automating 100% of your supplier payments using electronic payment solutions and eliminating the headache of manual processes. For no additional cost, vendors are paid the way they prefer, including virtual card, ACH, or check. And the benefit of this is generating rebates from those virtual cards that you're spending on, reducing the cost of that check printing and mailing, increasing electronic payments to suppliers by more than 75%, eliminating that manual data entry, keeping that supplier bank information updated without customer resources, and of course, easily managing expectations and reissue of payments. Now, in the current state of business-to-business payments, payments are a burden to many enterprises. Approximately 60% of US business-to-business payments are still made by check. That's the traditional way to pay your vendors. And electronic payment options have been available for at least 30 years. They're just not widely used. A tedious and manual paper-heavy process, and of course, the burden of all of these multiple steps to get your payments out to your vendors are something that are very common today. So we want to highlight our solution here that's going to help you to reduce those steps and reduce that time and reduce that cost. Now, the suggested way for your vendor payments to be sent out, of course, is a solution that automates 100% of it. The way that Repay works here is we are going to help you by enrolling your vendors. It's not a very long process or a very heavy process. We're going to have, the way it works is you have a file that is sent over with all of your vendors and your payment methods. Repay is going to handle 100% of the supplier payments and convert as needed for the supplier. And of course, they're going to do that with a combination of virtual cards, ACH, and checks. It's not a very lengthy process to confirm payments, and Repay does take care of contacting the vendor when the payment is due, expediting the payables, and of course, the front-end work is reduced. And that's going to eliminate the need for those payment exceptions related to outdated supplier information, and it's going to leverage that supplier enrollment information from other customers. So what's the differentiation? 44% average penetration rate converted to card versus 17% industry average. There is a $2,300 difference for the client and rebate for every 1 million in AP spent at a 1% rebate. And that real-time enrollment and payment decision is key. There is a full bank reconciliation for all payments and payments as a service model, including vendor database and enablement in credit card and ACH payments. Now, what are the key features for Sage AP Payments? Of course, that payment batch approval is going to help you manage those payment approvals more efficiently with batch approvals via Sage or Acumatica. This does integrate into your ERP, avoiding you the double manual entry. It is, of course, that native integration. It's seamlessly going to pay your vendors without the needs for file imports. Robust data capabilities. We do have built-in robust search capabilities that are going to provide visibility into payment data, and a full service vendor enablement. So a dedicated call center that will reach out to onboard your vendors with their preferred method of payment. And for today's bonus tip, choosing the best technology to get the job done right. So just like we have those key features for AP, we want to review those key features for AR payments. And with our integration into your ERP, we do have that Repay Vault that is PCI and DSS compliant, a gateway that's going to provide that tokenized data encryption. Those level 3 rates that we spoke about, that Visa and MasterCard offer on that interchange plus pricing so that you can reduce your rates when you accept credit cards. We have integrated EMV chip reader terminals available for card present transactions. And of course, we are going to offer you that card, ACH, and ClickTpPay, which is going to allow your customers to pay invoices and sales orders online via credit card or ACH. We have multiple e-commerce integration enabled omnichannel payments. We have that ClickTpPay that's available not only on your invoices, but your sales orders as well. And I can go into detail with that today. Your multiple payment options, your daily automatic batch reporting, multi-currency capable, no installation fee, maintenance fee, or setup fee, and of course your 24/7 live support. And when I say 24/7 live support, it's not like my Disney experience where I had a machine tell me to wait 200 minutes. It's an actual live person that will answer you and give you that support 24/7. Now to dive in a little deeper into that ClickTpPay feature, With our Repay ClickTpPay feature, what we have done is on the bottom of your invoices that are sent out to your customers, we have created a feature that will include a Pay Now button. That way it will allow your customers to facilitate their payments on their own. They can use that button to be redirected into our secured website where we're going to allow them to make a payment via ACH or credit card. And this is available for you to send out on your invoices straight from your ERP or your sales orders straight from your ERP. It's that simple. And of course, the best part, ClickTpPay is available to our merchants at no cost. Now, to sum it all up, why is Repay a good choice for you? We're going to allow you to save time by offering you multiple payment methods, integrated digital options, and business-to-business level 3 transactions. We're going to help you mitigate that risk by tokenizing credit card data and storing sensitive transaction data in an encrypted format. Support efficiency by reducing your staff time spent handling manual and double entry data. And that seamless integration is going to allow users to work within their applications that they already know, of course, with that dedicated training and support 24/7. Now, thank you again, everyone, for sharing your time with me today. I hope all of the information provided today was helpful in selecting your future payments provider. If you have any questions regarding the information shared today, please feel free to reach out to your rep at Brockus to get in contact with us. We would be more than happy to answer any questions or provide a live demo of our integration for you.